Joe Bellacci, when he was before the McClellan Committee, he said, Senator, we're not talking about Italians here. We're talking about criminals. And that's the way I feel about this pig. I just want to be clear. This isn't, I try to include Irish gangsters up here, Jewish, you name it, I toss them in here. There's a lot of Italians too, and I think probably too many. I don't like, I'm not comfortable with it. I grew up in Connecticut where the town was us, Irish people, and them. They are the most empathetic people you could ever hope to meet. And they're sincere, they're deeply religious. They also have a wonderful quality to take the hot air out of anybody or anything in seconds. They're down to earth, great people. I mean, it wasn't always a love fest. I went toe to toe with some of these guys, but still. And I'm still pissed off at them. So, anyway, in that spirit, let me tell you this. There's this guy, John Basilone. He was born in Buffalo, the sixth of 10 children. His father, Sal, was an immigrant from Colle Sannita, which is in the province of Benevento, Italy. His mother, Teresa, was an American citizen. John grew up in Raritan, New Jersey. I do not know where that is. He was drafted in World War II on October 24th, 1942. He was at the Battle of Henderson Field. His regiment came under attack by 3,000 Japanese infantry. John commanded two machine gun sections, and they fought for 2 days, 48 hours. Imagine that. And when it was over, John and two other Marines were all that was left. While the battle was going on, their ammunition ran low. But the Japanese had come up from behind them. They circled them, and they cut off the supply lines. So John, he fought his way through the Japanese line, and he got to resupply the machine guns. And I thought about this later. If he had done that, he shot his way through the lines. He could have just stayed there. But he didn't. He went back for his guys to give them information, give them their ammunition. Basilone moved an extra gunner's position. He maintained continual fire against the Japanese forces. He repaired and manned another machine gun and created a strong defensive line. When the last of the ammunition ran out, shortly before dawn the second day, he was using his pistol, and then when that ran out, he used a machete, and he held off the Japanese who were attacking him with bayonets. He got the Medal of Honor. My God, he deserved it. Right? So a private in his company, this is what he said. Basilone had a machine gun on the go for 3 days and nights without sleep, rest, or food. He was in good emplacement and causing the Japanese all kinds of trouble. Not only firing his machine gun, but also using his pistol. So anyway, while he was stationed at Camp Pendleton, he met this pretty girl, Lena Riggi, R-I-G-G-I, and he was promoted to sergeant. They were married in 1944. Sadly, the following year, it wasn't even a year really, he was married in July and February of 1945, he was sent for the invasion of Iwo Jima. He was serving in machine gun section. He was a leader on Red Beach 2. I don't know what that is. Anyway, while the Marines landed, the Japanese concentrated their fire at the incoming Marines from a fortified blockhouse. Blockhouses staged across the island. They shoot straight down. So the unit is pinned down. Basilone gets himself all armed up. He wakes his way up the hill somehow until he's directly on top of the blockhouse. And then he attacked the blockhouses with hand grenades and demolitions. He single-handedly destroyed the entire strong point in its defending garrison. He then fought his way towards airfield number 1 and aided a Marine tank that was trapped with enemy fire. And he was hit. It was under intense mortar artillery fire. He moves to the edge of the airfield, but he was killed by shrapnel. He was posthumously awarded the Marine Corps' second highest decoration of valor. This is on top of his Medal of Honor, the Navy Cross, for extraordinary heroism during the Battle of Iwo Jima. God bless him.